Like you said earlier, you really do look like you own celebrity.
Did you hear that?
Parang si Martin may ari kasi in-invite lang kami lahat for like a
Siya talaga.
Hindi lang yung sinasabi.
I'm actually the COO, cousin of owner.
Mark, if we could just play with the number, 42. Do you remember when you were actually 43 years of age? Where were you then? What was happening to your career?
When I was 42? That's a great question. What year was that? I can't even remember.
Minus 20 years ago.
20 years ago? What's it up? 2014? 2014? Oh. 2004. You know where I was? The truth? I was with your wife. That's not what I mean. I was with your wife on that was funny you should mention that. That's one of the biggest times of my life.
Wow.
Because I had a tour with his wife of the whole United States. We were the very first two singers to be on a billboard in Hollywood. It was beautiful with Jean, and I looked like I was gay. I looked so gay. I looked like, like a girl already.
Sexy guy.
A sexy guy. Thank you. And then after that tour, for some miracle, miraculous reason, my ex-wife forgave me enough to do a tour with her, all in the same year. All the same venues that Regina and I filled up, Pops and I filled up, all in the same year. So if I were to find a year where I was busiest, or as Nestor said, on top, it would be 2004.
So there is a significance with the number 40.
Yeah, did you know that?
It worked out well. So now we can add it in the next press release.
Okay.
But since Peter Nestor asked you, you said that you really do want to keep on going. Do you still have dreams then?
All the time. But what's nice about my dreams now, they're not mine. It's not about me anymore. It's about the industry, it's about the country. It sounds like a showbiz answer, but as you get older, that's what you think about. I think about my children, what are they going to be, what are they going to become when I live long enough to see my children realize their dreams. You all know I have a special son. He's going to be 18 in October, which is very near 21. When he's 21, he's an adult. We talk about this all the time. What is my special son going to do when there's no more therapies, there's no more special schools, he's an adult? What's he going to do? And that is the biggest challenge, I think, for every parent who has a special child or a child on the spectrum. Santino can talk. He can talk about things that only he wants to talk about. He's stuck on his phone, like most kids. But all of that has to stop when you're 21 years old. You have to be an adult. And if I'm no longer in this world, or his mother is no longer in this world, who's going to take care of my special child? What is he going to do for the rest of his life? So my dreams are for him, for Robin, for Ram, for the industry. I want to be an important and remembered person in the industry. I don't want to be forgotten. That is my biggest fear, is I will be forgotten. And then to answer June's question, that's why I say yes more than no. That's why I take pictures with fans as opposed to shying away from. I love it. I literally put myself in a crowd just to be able to take pictures because I know it's not going to last forever. So for me, I embrace things that I overlooked before. I'm more passionate about things that I took for granted. And I think those are all good traits. If younger singers could learn this early in their life, they're on their way to being very steady with their dreams, as opposed to dreaming so big it never happens. That was me too.
So very, very inspiring talaga kayo ngayon, more, at this stage na, even with Augie helping so many other artists. And I mean, you are the king, sabi nga, you are his king. In OPM you are. Pero what does it mean for you to have the stamp of an Augie Alcacid on your concert, your big venue concert?
It's unbelievable. I think it's going to hit me on the 28th. But I realize that I have friends like Augie. I mean, Augie and I have we're not steady friends. We golf a lot now, but I didn't know he had this desire to make money off of me. What a son of a... No. You didn't know where that was going, right? I didn't know he had the desire to help me with my career. It's not that he thinks, or he's never said it out loud, that Martin needs help. It's never been a pity offer. He really is interested. He's producing many shows. I think I'm one of 30. No? But
27.
Well, I'm one of 27 shows that he's producing. This is his new thing. When all he gets into something, believe me, if he doesn't become president of that company, he's not going to do it. He won't stop till he's CEO. So for me, it's an honor. I mean, there's no word for it. There's no word for when you have a friend who believes in you more than you believe in yourself. And as far as the king is concerned, ever since I got that title from Bob Castillo, all the way to this present day, my swing thought, my train of thought is that I better have a performance fit for a king. Not that I am the king. You are the king. You, my audience, the people who have been with me for 42 years, you are king. The king of my future, the king of my dreams, the king of my concerts. You're the king of my concerts, not me. So I better behave. I better not behave. Whatever pleases the king, I must give a performance fit for a king.
So, what is the king going to show us that is new in this big concert?
That's what we're meeting about after this press con, because I keep telling my producers and my director, I want to bring back nostalgia. I think that's my role. To see me dance, wow. To see me do things I've never done before, wow, big deal. Once I've done it already. But I think that's not my calling anymore. I don't have to think of a lineup of songs, but they may not like it, the ones up there. They may not like this song. No, I don't think that way anymore, because I think from 42 years of music, the music is what people are looking for. I just signed your CDs and cassettes now. So it's perfect proof that people are maybe, I hope for your case, that people are longing to hear what I used to do back in the day. So I'm trying to bring back that feeling, that nostalgia from the 80s and the 90s when I was still making so many songs.
I think everybody wants that, and I think you're way too humble to think you cannot fill a big event, because you are the king and will always be.
Thank you, Tess, but you know what?
Right?
It doesn't matter to me if it fills. If 6 people show up, they really wanted to be there. So they're going to get the best show they've ever seen. 6, 7, 8, 10, 20,000. For me nowadays, I'm just so humbled that they even came.
It's very nice, and it's so great to see you at such a giving and introspective time in your career. So everyone's excited, so taking forever.
Thank you, Tessa. Ang galing-galing ni Tessa, di ba? Ang next natin